it. I do not believe it. January 2023, right? 2023, yeah, January 2023. A lot's changed in a year. I've just put the new shelves up, so they look the same. They're not. The collection's moved around. I remember standing here over a year ago at some point and having a right waffle. Because if it's true, then what the fuck, man? So apparently Neca are not releasing Tokka and Rhazor. Now, I honestly thought this was never going to happen. I want Tokka and Rhazor. Over a year ago, Brit ordered me this for my birthday. My birthday's in April, and April's been and gone, and the new April is on its way already. I just can't like get over there. I'm actually holding this. Now, recently, the video I'm trying to do before this, my last Ronin video, I want to take the time and effort, and I'm going to try and do that with this because I want to just rip this box open, which I am going to do. But then I want to change the video up into the new style of videos. So again, if you look back at that little clip away, it might have been off the internet download as well, so the quality might have dropped a little bit. Different waffle. To actually get these, like, it's awesome. Now, again, I honestly don't understand why these two. I mean, I really did get a little bit of annoyed at the guy who commented on the videos. Well, it's a good job I ordered free. Collecting stuff. Now, Carl's went a bit more extreme than I have, and if you check out my move around video at Christmas, you can see me. Obviously, I've been waiting for these for a year, but you can see me going, right, less is more with this, and I'm happy enough with what I've got. And you think, like, if these two were being quite popular to the movie franchise, and the rollout of everything else, even a year ago, I still couldn't get my head around it that these were pre-order and they've been sitting on eBay for anywhere up to £300, which is shocking. It just made no sense. So these were pre-ordered as a limited run, and thanks very much to Carl as well for, you know, giving us the info. And I remember that day, like, they're trying to get gig tickets. It's like, have I got a set? And Brit got us these, and you paid over a year ago in full. Do you know what I mean? So it's come. There's been no customs charge, which is really good as well, because it could have been something that got stung with it. So this one's from John Kelly, Central Boulevard, Hackensack. So this is so really random. I'm a bit stalled there because I've just opened something else, and there was a package inside of a package, and the package was addressed to somebody else. It was so weird. But yeah, I'm going to open this up and just go, wow, look at this. And then I'm going to go to the new style of it. So, wow, the box is huge. Wow, this is the biggest box I own. Holy shit. Look at them. Oh, they're just amazing. Tokka and Rhazor. Wow. Roll the video. Okay, so finally got a Tokka and Rhazor for my collection. Pre-ordered, and they've lived up to this. This is not available. These are still quite expensive, but seeing these guys in the box is absolutely awesome. The artwork's mint. The box is huge, especially like buying all the rest. Like seeing how these boxes, this is massive, and even the back of the box there, it just, you can't wait to open this. Like, and there's an outtake coming of when I open it, and I get an absolutely massive nostalgia old school turtle smell, which is only something you can describe if you were a kid in the 80s and smelling that. It instantly brought me back. But around the rest of the box, you've got Tokka and Rhazor. Tokka on one side and Rhazor on the other. And the box is, again, it feels like it's been a bit damp, this box personally. You can see waves within the artwork. But Tokka and Rhazor, so the choice not to have Bebop and Rocksteady in the movie was weird, but at the time as a kid, you're like, it's the second movie, it's like, fucking hell, look at these, you know, I've just swore, brilliant. But again, it's like, as you can see here, I've got the big box first movie and the big box third movie, mainly because Corey Feldman voices Donatello in the first and the third, but not the second movie. So again, I haven't tracked down a big box VHS of Turtles 2 Secrets of the Ooze, but I went to the pictures to see this and I absolutely loved it. And I think Tokka and Rhazor I loved. It was something new, it was something different, it was something bold. But again, years later, when they brought Bebop and Rocksteady into the new Turtle franchise, it was awesome. It was just a shame they blew the load and haven't done a trilogy. You know, bringing Krang at the end, that's fine. They could have set that up and paid it off in the third. too much, too fast, and I think this movie, when it was made, was an awesome movie, and I've always had this love, and that's why I want to talk on Rhazor so much. So as we go in, first off, Tokka looks absolutely awesome. This is probably one of the best Neca figures I've ever done. He is a weight, and I tell you something about this guy. He just looks, he can look terrifying and he can look scary, as you can see here with his mouth open. This guy, just having him in his hands, there was no warning on the box, and there should have been, because the spikes on this thing are absolutely lethal. If you stand on this, you are getting punctured to life like Sleepy Hollow is when he has them flashbacks. This thing is absolutely dangerous. The spikes are ridiculously sharp. The paint job is absolutely amazing, but this thing is absolutely lethal. I can't express to you enough. I got it in my hand, I was like, wow, why are we not filming me unboxing this? Because Carl McSorley will kick off about the rustling. But there, Tokka looks mean when he's got his mouth up. He really looks menacing, and I think that's really a testament. And then he has his mouth up and he's like, mama! You know, it's just like, it is so well made. Rhazor, on the other hand, he battle axe there. I always found him weird because he has that massive jaw and he's meant to be a wolf. I think he's a little bit away from character in the movie. He's just like this thing like creeping along, but again, he is what he is, and I think they've replicated him absolutely amazing. We are running quickly through him because Tokka is my favourite out of the two. Now these two guys just look phenomenally awesome. They've only ever appeared in the films, and I think Turtles in Time, and I think that's one of the variants from the arcade system, I think, as well. And I think they should have, these could even have came along in the newer ones as well. Again, there've been pop vinyls, which again didn't make any sense if Pop Vinyl was willing to take the risk. Obviously there's no pop vinyls in this video because I want to talk about these little ornaments you get. Yeah, you get a few little ornaments in different hands, loads of different hands, and then why you don't get Tokka and Rhazor as younger siblings before the mutation, you get them in the accessories pack. I didn't say this before, but let's cut to this now. The Turtles in Turtles 2 are terrifying. We're now zoomed right in to the VHS, which was just appeared before. Like, obviously they went happy slap with the second one. The first one was way too dark, and like, hey, and the Neca are willing to mass produce the second movie, and it'll not be long before they announce they're going to do the third. They've just announced that they're doing, sorry, I'm scratching my ear, very professional of me, that Waxworks have just done the soundtrack, so there is a market to do products for the third. But yeah, you get in there, you get a fire extinguisher, a bit of wood, some donuts, which obviously is a big key thing, and then you get this random thing. I mean, what the fuck is that? Did anybody else get one of these in the box? Honestly, I was like, what's this? But yeah, it's awesome to have Tokka and Rhazor in the collection, and there's my full collection of Neca stuff. I'm pretty much tapping out here. As you can see, these two guys barely fit on the shelf. They're absolutely awesome, and I'm absolutely over the moon to actually own them finally after over a year of waiting. And then just, you know what I mean, just, yeah, they're there. And what a great video. I'm running out of steam here. As you can see close up on these guys, they're absolutely awesome. But yeah, I hope you've got one. If you're a big fan, please get one, because they actually are. How many times am I going to say fucking awesome? Cowabunga, dude. Goodbye for now. Originally I wanted Carl in the video, but I think this is Carl trying to say it. He wants to be in the video.
I totally get
Apparently that's what I sound like when I'm unboxing, when I'm not doing this, like this. Hey, yeah, over there. Yeah, Carl has a right problem. He comes down on me like a ton of funding when he goes like, rustle too much, and like, I must rustle too much because Carl's deaf. I don't even know that. It always goes back to, like, I put this in this video, the best, it's a podcast, great series, and Paul Ray's off doing his own thing at the moment. He will come back to the podcast series eventually. But the best fucking line, and don't, if you watch the podcast, listen to the podcast, and you can tell me what video it is, one of the best moments in It's Just a Podcast series, and Turtles 1, 2 and 3 have all been covered. If you want to sit down, listen to me, Carl and Paul talk about like It's Turtles and stuff like that, as well as other films. One of the best things was when Carl was rustling away and there was some audio going, and Carl's got hearing aids, and then all you hear is, and Paul went, what did you just say, Carl? And Carl says, oh, hearing aids. And Paul just went, Carl, have you got AIDS? And Carl just went, no, I've got hearing aids. I've just fucking butchered that joke. Like fucking the Royal Rumble. Hit the punchline first, man. Yeah. That's one of the best things I always remember. Carl, have you got AIDS? No, I've got hearing aids. So if Carl's got hearing aids and I get something and I rustle away, fuck me, it must be loud. But again, that's what we do in these videos. I know you're sitting in the outtakes right now going, fucking hell, there's 2 more outtakes. Because I've already said goodbye in the other outtake. Now Carl's in the video, and Carl will be happy. Next outtake. Here is your outtake, your outtake, your outtake, take. It's got that smell. It's got that smell that you can only describe as if you were a kid from the 80s and you got toys. It's got that smell. It's got that turtle smell of just... Oh... this random outtake. It's probably not good for you, actually. It's probably paint. It's probably, it's probably not that good for you. Actually, I'm a bit dizzy. Does that nostalgia smell?
Who's in this? What the fuck are them? Why are the speakers outside my door? Look at that. Assault!
So this is the extended cut of the video. So there's 2 variants of this video. All these outtakes at the end are all just to this video. I thought they got a little bit weirder, especially like some of the outtakes that are to follow that I tried filming last night, and then Abe came in, walked into the wall about 2 o'clock in the morning when he finished work, and then there's some additional footage of him kicking off about like what was going down. Again, it got a bit weird. It gets a bit weird, alright, but there they are, the pop vinyls. Obviously didn't make the cut of the video, and I thought this was really cool to cross over the 2 videos. Completely different outtakes of me now with these. To mass produce these was crazy as a pop vinyl, considering Neca didn't do it. And then they weren't a double pack. I thought these should have been a double pack, but yeah, separate there. So you know, it kind of like I had to get them both the same day. And then obviously they've been sitting on the shelf in the collection now for well over a year as placements going right. You know, you can buy some more, because when I talk about the Turtles and you want to go the extended here, because Carl's bought like almost everything that's came out. I mean, Carl's got the entire movie collection. He's got Danny, he's got the boy, he's got variants of Casey, and like I'm just looking over at the collection there, and like at Christmas, like Neca, like the hybrid into the cartoon ones, as I'm completely staring off camera, and getting a hold of them with the Turtles Move Around video. These were always there to go, right, once these are, I've got them, because there's now no space. And as if you check out the Turtles Move Around video, you know, just getting to that point as well. So his head slightly moves and his head does. Hello. That's just terrifying. He probably could do that though, innit? But yeah, see you next outtake.
Look at that. It's an outtake for you. The idle hands made me drop that, and I had a brick camera. Hello? It's my outtake. Evil handed. Look, there it is. It got that and like dropped the... What did it drop? It's... Hey, He-Man! Look at this.
Hello?
Yes.
I want to be in this video.
Okay. Goodbye for now.
So here's the final outtake for Tokka and Rhazor. I'm just about to record the voiceover, and I just dropped my camera, but it landed on the far right. So now it's like everything's like that. Random outtake. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.
Beastman! What are you doing with these guys?